Good morning, boys and girls. Let me get my gown straight here. Today is December 15th, 2020, and today is Career Day. Woo! So this is a beautiful graduation song. It's often played at graduations as a walking march. It's called Pomp and Circumstance. Let's take a minute to listen. One day, boys and girls, you will be walking across the stage when you graduate from high school, and many of you will choose to go on to college. And some of you will choose to go directly into a career of your choice, but one way or the other, you will have a high school graduation. So I thought for Career Day today, I would take you through my journey of my career and how I got to the career that I have today, which is being a school principal. It's a pretty great career. Okay, so let me just straighten up here because when we wear the cap and gown, we have to really be very official. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so boys and girls, I want to start by telling you about my career. And it all begins with these little friends, our stuffed animals. Because when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a teacher. I knew forever that I wanted to be a teacher. And my brothers didn't always want to play school with me when I wanted to play. So I would bring my stuffed animals out and I would read books to them and I would go over the class rules and I would help my stuffed animals to learn. And I had a lot of fun playing school when I was a kid. And then I went to, well, let me start by saying when I was in school, I had to really listen to my teachers. If they corrected me, I had to learn from that and think about how to do a better job with my learning. And I had to celebrate my success along the way. So I hope that all of you will do that too and recognize the great things that you've already accomplished. Because even in elementary school, you can start thinking about your career. After school, I had a graduation from high school, and then I went on to college. And let's see, it's hard to do this with this setup, but let's see if you can see. I think you've seen them before, but here, I'll move. I'm going to show you my degree from college. Then I went to college to study education, to learn to be a teacher. There you go. And I went on to get what's called a master's degree, where I learned even more about being a teacher, but in a special area. And my special area was teaching reading. So after all of that, I became a teacher. And then instead of teaching stuffed animals, I taught real students and began to enjoy my career. And over time, I really loved getting to help others by teaching other adults. And so I thought, I really like to teach other adults. This is kind of something interesting to me. And so I set on a journey to become a school principal. And that means that I had to go back to school again, and I had to get another certificate. And then I had to practice a lot, and I had to become an assistant principal first to learn how to be a principal. And then I had the great pleasure of becoming the principal of Gaithersburg Elementary. And so that's a little journey to my career. I hope that you will consider what career you're most excited about. But boys and girls, let's get back to today. And today we have birthdays to celebrate. First of all, we want to give a big birthday shout out to Miss Heather from our A team. Happy birthday, Miss Heather. We hope that you have a great birthday. We also want to give a big birthday shout out to Jocelyn in 3rd grade and Cartananga in 5th grade. Cartagena. And if I'm saying that wrong, Cartagena, I want you to correct me. In 5th grade, happy birthday. We hope that you have an awesome birthday and that you are celebrating here at Gaithersburg. Hey, boys and girls, I also want to tell you that we are celebrating Hanukkah. For those of you that do practice the religion of Judaism, there's a great celebration happening right now, and we're so excited to celebrate our Jewish friends. Today is one of 8 days that we set aside to celebrate Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah to all of those who celebrate. And really the big message of Hanukkah is to bring light into darkness. So you might notice that one candle is lit for every day of Hanukkah, and we celebrate religious freedom. What does that mean? Well, it means that we are free to be a part of whatever religion feels most comfortable and sacred to us. And that is part of what makes our country great, is that we have religious freedom here. So happy Hanukkah to those of you who celebrate. And on that note, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, please remain standing for the SOAR pledge. I will speak and act safely, own my actions, always do my best, respect our GES community. I will soar. All right, boys and girls, we are going to get ready for our balloon pop, and I want to thank Miss M from the Media Center. Some of you might know that I'm related to Miss M. Did you know that? Yes. So we got to, we get to sometimes see each other, which is a real blessing right now. And look what she brought me. It's an official balloon popping tools bag. And there are many tools in here for balloon popping. What shall I pick today? Let's do this one. How creative is that? All right, so big shout out to Miss M for hooking me up so I could pop my balloons better. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Wow, that really works well. And tomorrow, oh, how fun is this going to be? Tomorrow is Silly Hair Day. Silly Hair Day. We're going to have a great time with Silly Hair Day. Okay, boys and girls, let's get ready for today's mindful moment. Place your feet on the floor, hand on your heart or your belly. Oh, I love this one. It says forgiveness. This is a great thing to keep in your heart, the gift of forgiveness. Forgiveness is overlooking mistakes. Forgiveness does not make a wrong choice right. So meaning if we forgive someone, we're not saying it's okay that you hurt me. But instead, when we choose to let go of the hurt, we can open up our hearts. And so sometimes, boys and girls, we may be willing to forgive, but not necessarily say, well, it didn't matter that you hurt me, right? So it does matter. And we know that, but it's also allows our hearts to be really, really open when we're willing to forgive, especially when we've been working on this as a school, when we learn to say sorry. So if someone truly is sorry and they really do ask for your forgiveness, opening your heart to them is going to bring you such joy. So forgiveness opens the door to hope. I think that's really, really important because there have been times in my life that I'm like, hey, why'd you do that? And it might have hurt me. But I know that I have more hope in my life because I am willing to use forgiveness to open my heart to others. So on that note, let's get ready to breathe with hearts wide open, filled with hope. And we will breathe in for 2 and out for 4. So we're going to practice our doubles breathing. And let's do that 3 times. In for 2 and out for 4. Ready? Let's begin. Again. Last one in. Hold and out for 4. Have a great day, Eagles. Bye.